Hi Pisces, welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Pisces, this is your general reading starting today on the 20th of November. I've asked for a message between somewhere mid-month November to mid-month December. Somewhere in those whereabouts. We're going to start with the life purpose card for you to get the overall story. And then I'm going to get into the other usual decks and go deeper. We have travel and we have you're on the right path. And so the first card that came out is travel. Your life purpose involves traveling. And what I'm getting with this card, I mean, it's this earth angel. I get this earth angel. So there's something about getting online, obviously, with your laptop in your knee there. But more, maybe it involves that you travel the world, that you really are going from country to country or city to city in your job, in your work somehow. But what is coming through here is that there's something about moving yourself, putting yourself in another. It's not astral travel or anything like that. I just pick up this feeling of you allow, what is this? You allow others to travel. You allow others to put themselves, this could just as well be like you created this guided meditation program which allows for other people to imagine themselves being somebody else, being elsewhere, being their next best version of themselves. Whatever this is like a platform for others to transform or transcend into something else. Like you offer a journey without actually getting off the ground. This sounds very interesting, and I do not know what this is. So let's see what else that can come out like throughout the reading, what this is about. Interesting. You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. And this is very much like just throwing yourself out there. I feel like there's no limits here. It's going for it. It's having the courage to jump off the cliff, literally. It's almost like you don't know physically what's going to catch you. I see this is you just like that. Throwing yourself out there. Taking a leap of faith. And so if you're starting up a business, if this is a career change, if this is starting your own, like your own company, making a decision that maybe isn't the easiest decision to make, whatever this is, it's like you're doing the right thing. Okay, so let's see what basic energy is coming out here for you. And I'm using the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. I've listed all the decks. I've been better and better at listing the decks of what I'm using down in the description box. Oh wow, I thought it was just one card. It's 3 cards. And I hope it's not shutting the video off. Rejoice in celebration number 3, and then we have 18, the shadow card, and we have number 1, love begins. So rejoice in celebration. When this card comes out, there's reasons to celebrate. You have reasons to celebrate. So if this is, it's talking about the overall message here, if this is you getting something off the ground, celebrating. It could just be a coworker that you're celebrating. I feel like there could be like a milestone for something. You're congratulating. And I almost get this sentence like somebody asks like, what are we celebrating? What are we not celebrating? There's always a reason for celebration. That's what I'm getting here with this card. But it's a real reason. And I don't mean to say that just because it's Monday, it's a reason to celebrate. I'm not saying that is not a real reason. That's perfect to do that. Just the awesomest life to, celebrate every little thing and not wait for the bigger things. But I feel like this is a bigger thing. It is something to look forward to, something that you a job well done. So a lot of celebration here. And then the number 18, the shadow card. So this is when, and Pisces, I'm not saying that you're living constantly in your shadow. I just think that probably on this planet Earth, there is not one single Pisces that doesn't know of their shadow side. Like, you know of your depth, you know of your deepest emotions, you know the darker aspects of you. When somebody else like is almost afraid to face those darker sides, it's almost like your whole life or life purpose has been about knowing your shadow side. And it's about darn time to step in to the light now, like passing the torch to your lighter side, to have all the goodies come to you in whatever shape and form that is like, it's really important for you now to pass on the torch, knowing the opposite side of the light, knowing yourself, knowing the depth. It just brings the most beautiful version of oneself that one can experience, because you now have gone to the depth of yourself, which allows for you then to go to the lightest version of yourself. We're gonna go deeper here and see specifically what this is all about. And then we have love begins with number 1. And I didn't even talk about the 18 there. So 18 with the number 1 there is all about new beginnings, and number 8 is about endless possibilities. And if we add those two up, we have number 9, which is all about an ending, like we're leaving something behind and stepping into something new. It's also an unconditioned, to feel satisfied with what you have before the bigger manifestation or the physical manifestation is showing itself, if that makes sense. And so here we have again new beginnings and love begins. It's like pouring out of the same cup. It seems to be very much the same. If you're in a committed relationship, I feel like you feel closer to your person than ever. You could be dealing with a Gemini. There could be a Libra involved here somehow. You could have just a Gemini placement in your own birth chart. If you're single, I feel like I get a lot of finally, like finally you're going to meet this person that is like talking your talk, just understanding you, pouring out of the same cup. It's like having the same thoughts, having the same ideas. It doesn't have to be like a twin, like Gemini twin in that sense. It's when it's easy, it's when it's flowing, it's when they get you and when you get them. Really beautiful. So we're going to clarify these cards and see what's going on here. So rejoice in celebration. What is that all about? We have the world and 10 of Raphael. It's so beautiful. So the world first is like, and I read out on the bottom, a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. Lucky number 21, this is you being lucky in love, lucky in games, lucky in whatever it is that you sort of touch now, get involved with, are interested in, like whatever you're going for, it's going to have a perfect and happy outcome. And it's also a happy ending. It's like you're happy to move away, step away from your past that you've been living. Like it feels like that part of you is done. It's like a done exploration about that part, that version of yourself. And with the world, it's like, it's okay, we're leaving the past behind and we're stepping into something new that starts to have movement. It's a bit of Wheel of Fortune here as well. It's like we're seeing movement forward now into something new. It's a purple border, so that's about your growth, your spiritual growth. And Michael there, is often talking about the manifestation, like action. Let's put this to work. Like, let's see what we can make of this. To not just have it as an idea, but to actually move forward. And 10 of Raphael, love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. So I'm surprised that this card is not coming out under Love Begins, but it's on the board. So This is so beautiful. And like I said, it's like if you're in a committed relationship, I feel like you're probably the happiest you've ever been. It's like, I feel like you feel just really close with your partner and everything is clicking. It's just going really well. So if you don't feel that, this probably is not your reading, but there's usually a heck of a lot of other messages coming out there though. And if you're single, you're, like I say, with, again, the questionable clothing, I mean, Halloween is over, so maybe you should change your clothes. Can we focus? Hocus pocus focus. Okay, I give up. 10 is all about, like, we have this very happy ending and coming full circle. That is basically what this card is saying with the number 10 as well. It's like 10 is it is a new beginning and something has come full circle. So whatever you lived before in terms of your love relationships, it's a done deal. You did your part. You did your work. Karmically, that is done. Karmic cycles are over and you're about to step into this, like I said, most questionable clothing situation. However, it's the most beautiful relationship I think you've ever had. And perhaps there's little kids coming along with it, depending on your age. If you already have kids or if you want kids, there seems to be some kids there in the back. This is a happily ever after card. It's like, it's joy here. It's beautiful. So no wonder it's a reason to celebrate. Maybe some of you guys don't want to hear this, but it's a rejoice in celebration. And with this card, it could indicate, I mean, it could be for the committed little community there, that you really are rejoicing, you really are celebrating your relationship because it really is working for you at this moment. It can be an ex-lover coming back though, and if you immediately go, I don't want to have anything to do with them, then obviously you're waiting for somebody new. And then we want to clarify the shadow card. Shadow card. Just as I'm watching these cards, I see a banana there, so I don't know if somebody's eating a banana as you watch this, or heavily into bananas or something. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. It's bananas. It's peace. Wow. So peace, number 13, is coming out underneath the shadow card. So, like I said, this part of you is over. It's did. We've moved on from the old version, from the darker part of you, the part that you struggled with, the part that was feeling lack, feeling unworthy, feeling like you're not enough. The part of you that is questioning your path, questioning your body, questioning your relationships, anything and everything that revolves around the shadow side, that then allows for the light side of you, for the illuminated side, the wise and mature side to come through and really be created. It's going to bring so much peace for you. On the bottom it says release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. So this number 13 is all about divine timing. I was not going to say that. So maybe perhaps there's something about feeling like there's divine timing right now. Like you're just at the right time, at the right place for everything that you need. I was going to say divine feminine. So the divine feminine is coming with peace, that there's such a path in your life right now where it's just peaceful. There's no fuss and there's no arguments and there's no quarrels. There's nothing to worry about. It seems to be a very peaceful time in your life. And that's due to you stepping out of the shadow side and coming into your light side. So job well done there, Pisces, for sure. Okay, like that. And then love begins. Can we clarify this love begins, please? Ooh. Hello. Oh. So we're clarifying love begins. So if there was any type of, maybe this is a work-related situation, it's not. We have the Lovers. So the Lovers is clarifying love begins. So it is a romantic partnership that is coming in. And on the bottom it says, make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. So 6, the number numerology-wise itself, is about the connection. And it's not what you think about the connection with you and your person. It's the connection with you and your inner being, with your higher self, with God, with source, whatever you want to call it, the universe. And being in connection with your inner being, like having that like non-physical part of you, the grander, the grandiose part of you, and the physical manifested version, the personality of you, having those two being in complete balance, obviously then is going to allow for you to attract somebody that you can feel that type of connection with. So that's a reminder in the opposite, that if you don't feel a connection with a certain someone, you usually just don't have a connection with your inner being right now. And the thing you need to work on is to make that connection with your inner being rather than make the connection with the person outside of you. It's just going to be a struggle because it was never them that you were supposed to reconnect with. It's your inner self that you're supposed to reconnect with. So that's all about the 6. But here we have the Lovers. So this is talking about how you made this. We see this, like there's a rejoicing celebration. We have the world. We have this beautiful relationship. We're already talking about it. How the home life, family life is so calm. We have peace here. We have love begins. It's a very calm and serene, like energy. And again, if you're in an already committed relationship, I feel like there's good stuff on the home front. And if you're single, it's the love of your life is coming forward. And I love how either you or them are dressed in like blue-greenish color there, because it's all about the authenticity, the realness, the truth of it. It's also healed, it's whole. We have Raphael sort of overseeing this, overlooking this, which is all about healing and becoming whole. So I love that. Those could be like little peacock thingies inside this dress. Here, like the eye of the feathers. And if you listen to me before, you know that unicorns and peacocks are my indication that a soulmate connection is around you, is about to take place. But they also look like a little, what are those called? Like a little dog, like a little fluffy dog version with like long hair on top, almost like they want to do this because they get a bit of hair in their face. I don't know if one of you guys have this type of dog. If you have one dog, if you have 3 dogs, if you're gonna have 3 dogs together, maybe there's a lot of animals between you and this person. There's a particular dog breed here though, like a particular so maybe if you have this type of dog. Fascinating. Okay, and then we have the Chariot, number 7. So it's a beautiful process here, and look at what's in this card. 2 unicorns. It's so beautiful. It's all about the forward movement. Chariot. If we just sort of pick up the energy in the card, it is 2 unicorns there. And it's so beautiful because it could be described as this is you, just showing what it's going to be like when you're in complete alignment. Because this is like the white horse. I feel like this is the light side of you. And the dark horse is the shadow side of you. So it talks about in a way, the polar opposite within yourself. It also talks about the yin yang, like the feminine and the masculine. And it also talks about you and this person coming together, both being unicorns. So that is your person coming in, and coming in with quite the speed. And number 7 there is all about it being done. It's about you're about to enjoy what you created. For a while, you've been wanting or longing for a certain someone, and that certain someone is here. Both of them being purple borders, so it's really beautiful. Wow. What else can we give Pisces for the upcoming month? I have a little twitch in my eye that just started when I started to do this reading. So maybe I'm picking up on somebody's energy here. That's just a validation to you who's watching this. Choose wisely. So number 7 here again. Is that just the second? It's not just, but it's the second number 7. These days it's like, no, we need like 4 or 5 number 7 for it to really mean anything, but obviously it means something. It's really bright there, so you might not even see it, but it's a number 7. It says choose wisely. And with this card, first we have those 2 birds there, which talks about like birds of message. Like there's messages coming into you now, like keep an open mind and keep your ears open. Listen to what's being delivered and offered to you, what opportunity is coming your way at this moment in time. And also those birds are talking about freedom, ultimate freedom. And I can't help to think that is your person, because it's two beautiful birds flying together. And this choose wisely is not about choosing the right situation or choosing the right person or choosing the right, like, I need to decide which one is best, and whatever that which one or what that is, that's not true. It's more like, okay, so choose wisely just means when you reach that inner connection, when you go for that number 6, when you're seeking your inner being and you're in pure alignment, like you're in pure balance with that inner being, the yin yang, that's when you become really wise and really crystal clear. And usually when you're in those moments, it doesn't even seem like you have a choice in anything. It's just a clear path. It's just, this is what I need to do right now. This is what I'm not going to do right now. This is what I'm going to answer. I'm not going to pick up that phone call. It's just a very wise, you come from a very wise place when you choose. And so probably if there's a situation which offers 2 choices, or if there's a situation where you feel like you need to make a decision, I'd rather wait until I feel more in alignment with myself. When you feel more in balance with yourself, however you're reaching that place where you feel in balance, whether that's meditation or yoga or take a walk in nature, or listening to music, or whatever that is, do that, and then make the choice from a wise place from within. Yeah, I didn't get anything more there, so I'm gonna, we have basically just purple and green cards on the table. So it just speaks about your spiritual growth right now and the healing, like how whole you have started to become. So, I think I saw what that was. Don't you ruin it now. Nope. I was correct. This though, it's... And now we have the second number 3, which really talks about when something is done. I almost don't want to show you this card yet, because it's such a... The universe. Lucky number 21 again. Now it's starting to be interesting because when the lucky number 21 comes out, so one card at the time. Let's do the one that is a little bit less fun. It's not less fun in any way though. Because number 3 here, again, we already have number 3 there with reasons to celebrate. It's not reasons to celebrate. I always say that. Rejoice in celebration. But you have reasons to celebrate with the 3. So 11 is all about the dreams and ideas, the master number 11. And 22 is all about the action. What I said about Archangel Michael there, about moving forward. Let's manifest this. Let's see if we can like take it from an idea to a functioning thing that we can have an actual evidence of. And number 3 is like it's a done deal. We combined 11 with 22 and we have 33, and it's a done deal. It's here, it's manifested. You have physical evidence, you see it, you hear it, it's here. So it's a very strong manifesting energy around this reading. Also, solar plexus is where you manifest. It's all about where you draw your manifestations in. You don't feel in your shoulder that you're excited about seeing somebody, or that you have a feeling that something's going to happen. You have a feeling, I feel it in my shoulder. No, you don't. You feel it in your solar plexus. You get that nervousness or that excitement in your solar plexus. That's the chakra where you draw things in. And also it's very much about self-worth, your confidence, your trust in yourself, your faith. So it's so much about that connection with your inner being right now. So if you trust yourself, you trust others. If you feel worthy, you're going to attract so many beautiful things because of that worthiness. And then we have sort of another 3 here again with the 21. But when 21 comes out, I rarely, not that it's wrong to add them up, because we have just yet another 3, which talks about the strong indicator of manifestations happening, which the universe is all about. So nothing wrong with that. But when lucky number 21 comes out, it is just 21, and we sort of stay there. And you have 2 of those in the same reading. I think that happened earlier this week. Only one had the lucky number 21 on the YouTube reading, and then the other 21 came out in the extended. I still counted it as 2 lucky number 21s coming out in the same reading, which is unbelievable. It rarely, if ever, happens. And you get it in this one and the same reading here on YouTube. So it's really, really, it's a lucky streak for you right now. And that lucky streak has nothing to do with luck whatsoever. It has to do with your alignment with your inner being, that you feel calm and you feel safe and you feel rather confident and like, I don't know if you start to drool if you watch yourself in the mirror, but it's like, I can work with that. Like, that's all right. It's like you're starting to become an asshole. I'm just so full of it. You're not. You're starting to become so beautiful. You're starting to really, really understand your worth. And being where you want to be, feeling like you've belong. Fit in was what I was going to say, but fit in is not really, it's not really what I'm after here. It's feeling where you belong. And I feel like you maybe after the longest time, you're starting to feel at home in yourself. And when you start to feel at home within yourself, you have access to the universe. The universe is your playground. It's like having a genie in the bottle and then like rubbing that genie and it pops out and it says, I have endless of wishes for you. What do you want? That's where we're at with all those 3s coming out here, with the world, with the lovers times gazillion. And I'm always so dramatic and but it's beautiful what you're stepping into now. The universe is your command. So wish for what you want. Be really, really clear about what you want. The upcoming month is going to be quite the success for you. I'm going to take this into the extended to see what else I can find there. Guys, I literally have so many purple cards. I'm going to show you that in the extended. That was not mean. That was not mean. That was mean if you're not coming there. So I have so many purple cards, which talks about the spiritual evolvement of you, and then adding 3 black borders, which is all about the connection with the universe. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spiritual borders going on here, combined with 1, 2, 3, 4 green borders. So we literally have like just 2 colors on the table, purple and green. Spiritual growth and becoming whole. So beautiful, Pisces. Okay, I really hope this resonates. If it does, if you feel like this is your reading and you're interested, the link to the extended is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back soon. Bye, Pisces.